Welcome back. We are continuing our practical applications with Autodesk Inventor, and this is exercise number 4. We are designing and 3D printing a phone stand. Yes, Christmas is around the corner, so this could be a great gift for your dad or your mom or your best friend, whoever you want to gift it to. Okay, we're going to customize it by adding a text, which could be your name, date names, initials, birthday, however you want to make it. Make it unique. Make it unique. Designed by you for them. For them. Okay. So that is very simple but very practical. Very practical. Most of you like watching videos, so you can use this one. You don't have to spend money. Just apply what you've been learning in your classes to make your life better. All right, let's go ahead and look at the drawing. And yes, these are the dimensions. Literally, it's line command, and what else we got? Arc command and dimension tool. That's pretty much it. Very basic. All dimensions are in millimeters, and the overall thickness is 75 millimeters. If you're an advanced user, you are welcome. You're welcome to pause and see if you can do it on your own. And then once you get stuck, just come and watch the video. Watch the video. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna give you 30 seconds so you can take a screenshot of it or take a picture in case you want to gonna try on your own. Awesome. All right, so let's go to Autodesk Inventor and get started. So from here, we're going to do File, select New. All right, so here we are in US, that's what it means, and we're using English, but we need to work with metric units. So go ahead, select metric, and these are different Inventor file types. We are doing with single parts, so that the file extension is standard.ipt. All right, next, as the course progresses, we're gonna look at assemblies, drawings, and hopefully presentations. That's gonna be probably towards the end of the year. Okay, but you need to understand different types of Inventor files. So right now, a single part has extension of .ipt. When we're doing assemblies, that's gonna be .im. Okay, and DWG, it's a drawing. .dwg. Okay, go ahead and create. So standard.ipt and then create. Once we get here, what do? Start a 2D sketch. Top left corner. 2D sketch. What plane do we want to use? Go ahead, select XY plane. XY plane. By the way, I try to go as slowly as possible so you can follow me along. If I'm tempted to go too fast. So yeah, let me go as slow as possible. Okay. All right, now what? Line command. Let's draw a line command. Let's go back to drawing, see where I'm gonna attack it from. Let's attack it from here. Start from here. Go there. Then maybe this part. Done. Have a plan attack. A game plan. All right. So line command. Click once and then so let it go ahead, put in give it your dimensions. How long do we need this line to be? Type in 8 and make sure you're drawing it at 0 degree, or make sure your line is perfectly horizontal. You want to see that horizontal constraint. That's how you're gonna know. So 8 Enter. Now draw another line, center line, keep using line command. So I just zoom out a little bit. Okay, now I'm not gonna worry about that dimension, but I'm gonna use tab key to give it the degree. So do 70, and then enter. And then you can either right click and then select OK, or press escape twice. Two different ways to do the same thing, whichever you prefer. I'm gonna move this dimension here. And also if you just left click on the number, you're gonna see that arrow with 4 different arrows. It allows you to move it, so you can move it closer. Good practice. Get your sketch clean. Okay. Now let's dimension this dimension tool, this line from here to there. Okay. What this distance needs to be? Let's double check. This distance is 66. 66. Right. Again, right click, select OK, or escape twice. Now move the dimension. Left click and hold, and then you can move the dimension. So it's good practice to have your dimension lines close to what you're dimensioning. Don't have something like this. That's bad. Now let's go back to line command, and we're gonna try to align it here. So I'm gonna start my line at y coordinate equals to maybe 30. Start from there, and then horizontal line. Again, perfect horizontal line. Don't do something like this. Okay, or that. Make sure it is horizontal. 0 degrees. Okay, 20. And then let's go ahead and try to align with this part. So if you whenever you see that, don't click, just get that green dot and then move to your left. You're gonna see that reference line, and enter, and just I guess anywhere is fine. Click somewhere is fine, and then escape twice, or right click, and then okay. All right, dimension 2. Let's go ahead and dimension this angle between these two lines. We need that this angle to be 50. Awesome. And then let's see what else we got. So we got that, we got this. This is since 6, we also got it. Okay, we need let's go ahead and create this arc. Let's go ahead and create this arc. So we're gonna go to arc command. We used 3-point arc in the previous exercise. So this time let's try tangent arc and see what it does. Tangent arc. So select this line. I mean the end of this line. And then also end of that line. Look, it created an arc that is tangent to this line. Isn't that beautiful? Let's go ahead and also apply tangent constraint on this side. So it's smooth. Right now it's not smooth like this. So make it smooth like this. So tangent, constraint. All these constraints, we need to be familiar with all these constraints. So there's constant constraint, parallel constraint. Obviously parallel. What does the parallel do? It tells you what it does. Makes two lines parallel. Tangent makes arcs with circles tangent to lines. So select that, make them tangent. Yeah, you need to be familiar with all these constraints, and we're gonna explore one by one at a time, because they're gonna be on your Autodesk exam later on. Okay, that's tangent. Okay, now let's go ahead and do one more thing. Actually, we need to make, go ahead and delete this dimension. Oh no, I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna need it. but I'm going to go ahead and apply my vertical constraint. I'm gonna make this point and this point align. So go ahead and select vertical constraint, and then set that guy. And now they align. They have the same starting x coordinate. Next, how about we go ahead and offset this? Let's go ahead and offset this. Offset command, it is under modify panel. Offset. What does offset command do? It's gonna create a copy of this sketch. So select everything, make sure everything's selected, and then enter once. Okay, how much do we need to offset it? So you can offset inside or you can offset outside. So I'm gonna offset outside, and I'm gonna type in the distance of 4. Well done. Well done. Well done. All right. Next, I'm gonna draw a line here, vertical line, and I'm gonna make that distance 15. And I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go to the right. Sorry, 4, and then go down to this line here. Awesome. Now let's see, under modify there is also trim. Trim is that scissor looking command. Below it, above extend, so trim, cut, and extend. If you want to extend the line to a certain point, you can use the extend command. Trim is just gonna like delete the part you don't need. Okay, so we have that profile there, but we need to cross this profile here. And right now it's telling us 4 dimensions are needed for our sketch to be fully constrained. So we still have a way to go. All right, so go ahead and close this profile. Let's go ahead and close this profile. Draw a line from there to there. Very good. Okay, now we still need 3 more dimensions. 3 more dimensions. How about we dimension from this point to here? What is that distance from here to here? Alright, so that distance is 27. I'm gonna make it mine 27. Feel free. This is a designer class, so you're welcome to make it a different distance. What it's gonna do is gonna raise your phone stand higher. Maybe you can go ahead do 5. See what it would work. Just play with it. See, I would like to see your prints. Maybe theirs are gonna be better than mine. Alright, 27. I'm gonna keep mine at 27. I like it that way. But you can change any of these dimensions. That's why I'm giving you them. Alright, next, let's go ahead and dimension this one as well. And we need that distance to be 41, I believe. 41. Where did I get that information from? So that's 41, that's 27. Okay, we got the arc there, the angle is 50. As long as you get these and you can also change this if you want. You can change the angle. Let me see if you can make it 55. You can change it. So what's it gonna do? It's gonna make your phone more laid back or vertical. More vertical. So I'm gonna go back to 50. I think I like 50. But you can change all of these to your liking. Okay, what else can we do? What are we missing? So get that dimension, get a 15 there. 4 is there. So now we're probably done. Are we done? Okay, we can go ahead and finish our sketch. Let's go ahead and finish our sketch. Top right corner, finish sketch, green check. And extrude. Extrude is gonna be in 3D model tab. It's the first command. Extrude. What's the thickness? Alright, let's go ahead and extrude it Under direction, select symmetric. So it's going to be the third option. And what's going to do is it's going to take the distance and uniformly apply it on both sides. So see, it gives you a preview what it's going to take. Alright, so let's go ahead and type into 75. 75. Okay. And click OK. Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. We are cooking. We are almost there. We are almost there. Okay, what's next? What's next? Let's look at what's next. Remember, this is where we're trying to go. And I honestly, if you print it like this, it will still work. This will be a font stand for sure. And there's so many versions of it. You can even remove the arc, draw a straight edge to from here to there. But what I want to do, let's go ahead and remove some of these materials. Okay, also if you need to charge while you're watching your videos, you can use this to as a port, as a charging port. I have another one here that I did. Yeah, we're almost there. This one's the same concept, but I changed the material to glass. Here is glass. Yeah. All right. So anyhow, so let's go ahead and add this part, and I purposely added them so I can remove some material so it doesn't take too much filament to print. All right. So select this face and start a sketch on it. Create a sketch. So the last option. We're gonna go to rectangle command and center slot. Let's go ahead and find the slot command. Center to center. And draw a slot and draw there. Give it a thickness of what, 15 is fine. Okay. Now, so we need this, we need to apply constant constraint. Move this point to center of the slot to this point here, to the center of these points there, the middle point. To do that, constant constraint, select the point you want to move and where you want to move it to. There you go. Now, dimension. So from here to here, let's make that distance 40. Let's make it 40. Outstanding. Done. And then extrude. Extrude. The profile is already selected. I want you to shift and left click. Shift and the wheel button, but sorry. So you can see this part. And so we need to select option that says 2. So you're going to extrude to this face. So select 2, and that's going to be under distance A. Instead of just typing a distance, we're going to select the second from last option, 2. And now it's going to ask which face you need to select. So select this face, and voila, it calculates the distance for you. It automatically calculates the distance for you. How did you know? Inventor is so smart. How did you know the distance of that? Huh? It has AI, probably. It has AI. Who knows? Alright. That part is done. Now we're going to do almost the same thing here. So I'm gonna select this first here, start a sketch on it. And project geometry. Did we use project geometry before? Yes. You need to be familiar with this command. I'm gonna ask you about it. So let's go ahead and project these sketch. I'll select these 2 lines outside. And the reason why I'm doing that, so that if you decide to use this as a charging port, it aligns, so you can, your charging port comes through here, aligns there. So project geometry is gonna make sure that's the same distance. The fastest way to do it. I'm also gonna project these lines there. There you go. Let me see. So you have a square now. Okay, finish sketch. Extrude. Extrude. Let's go back to extrude 2 again. So that's this option, and don't type in a distance. And then I want you to shift and with button select it. See the face you want to extrude to. I'm gonna select. Actually, I'm gonna select here inside. I'm gonna go all the way to here. Why not? Why not? And then so you calculate distance. So from this side to this face is approximately 24.3. Looks good. Accept. Accept. Well done. Alright. One more thing. Select this face. Set on the sketch on it. This time, why not? Let's do project geometry again. Why not? No, that's not what I meant. Project that. So select this. Let me undo that. Undo that so I don't confuse you. So project geometry and select this profile now. I'll right click. Okay. I'm gonna go to okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go to rectangle command and shift. I'm gonna do shift and rotate, shift and the wheel button to rotate so you can see this side. Let's go to rectangle command. This time 2-point rectangle. 2-point rectangle. And I'm gonna start from there and then I'm gonna approximate it there. 2-point. Now let's do a actually this is gonna be a square. This is gonna be a square. So do 15 by 15. 15. So it's slightly above the yellow line we projected. That's fine. And we're going to go to circle command. Let's find a midpoint. The midpoint is going to be that green dot. So midpoint and draw a line there. Awesome. Back to trim command. Back to trim command. Select that. Select that. And we can actually delete this too. We no longer need it. What if I delete it? What if I delete it? They're gonna complain. No, it doesn't. Alright. Now finish your sketch and extrude this profile one more time. We are almost done, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost done. Extrude to where? This face. Let me show you select 2. Select face. What's going on? Cancel that. Cancel that. So extrude. Select this profile. And then we gotta select 2. And then select this profile here. That gives you a nice preview of what it's gonna look like. That's what we need. And click OK. So the output is gonna be cut. Yeah. Done. Almost done. Ladies and gentlemen, almost done. Now this time let's go ahead and add fillets. So this you don't have these sharp edges. And you know it's not safe. It's safe. Definitely. Most objects have round edges, so let's go ahead and do that as well. You guys are the safety experts. You took your OSHA certification. Alright, so what's the radius we're gonna use? Let's do 5. 5, and then I'm gonna select this edge here and this edge, same here. Well done. I can also apply the same radius here. You can change to a different radius if you want. 5 is fine. But why not? Maybe you want to do 7. Huh? Do whatever you want. It doesn't matter right now. But 5 works fine. I 3D printed mine and it looks good. We're almost done. How about we make it pretty? Let's go to change appearance. Remember, we're only changing appearance. So what I did, I window select, left click and hold, select everything at the same time. That's window select. Also, you can do it from left corner, bottom left corner, and then go up. That's the same thing. Or right click, left click and hold, and then draw that window. That's why I ask you to have a mouse. If you don't have a mouse, it's gonna be painful. Okay, so let's go ahead and change appearance. I was saying we are only changing appearance. We are not changing physical properties. So if you want this to have physical properties of the material you want, I don't know what the density or the mass is, the volume, then make sure you change materials. You apply materials, not appearance. So what do we need? I'm gonna find red. Where is red? Red LED. LED. I like this one. Looks good. It looks good. That's what I want. But hey, pick anything you want. There's so many. There's so many appearances. Try different libraries. Yeah, that was an appearance library. What is material library? Autodesk material library. Inventor material library. Interesting. I suppose Autodesk material library must have more stuff because it is all Autodesk products, isn't it? Okay. Anywho, or if you specifically want Inventor materials, so go ahead and select Inventor material. All right. Anywho, either one. That's just for appearance. If you want to apply the actual materials, go ahead, select materials from here. The materials from here. Later. No, not in this exercise. All right, one more thing. Let's go ahead and customize it. Go ahead, add your text. And we're going to explore one more useful command. Maybe two. Text. This text could be anything. Maybe your birthday. Maybe your birthday. Maybe your friend's birthday. Maybe their initials. Maybe your dog's name. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do with it. I'm gonna show you how to do it though. Some of you may already know how to do this. Those who are advanced, definitely those in STEM 3, you know how to do this. So we're gonna select this first. And I put mine on this side. Doesn't mean you can do yours this way and put yours here. It doesn't have to be like mine. Okay? Be original, be creative. Be creative. So I'm gonna do mine here right now. And I'm gonna go to text and select there. Now I'm gonna type in again, feel free to type in whatever you want. So STEAMA, STEAM applications or STEAMA, and maybe design. Why not? Design. Now, if left click to select everything, left click and drag to this specific, and then we can change the font type. What font do you like? Look at all of these amazing font types. Jesus Christ, so many. Pick whatever fits your fancy. Pick whatever you like. Kendra. I thought I was Canada. I was like, what? Kendra. What does Kendra look like? Do you like Kendra? Whatever you like. Explorer. Let me find Arial Black. I like Arial Black. Can we honor change font type? What about font size? 6. Let me make mine 6. 6 is fine. I'm gonna try make mine 6. But see how it changed. It got larger. And that's it. Parameter. Don't worry about this stuff. This stuff we don't need. Go ahead and click OK. Why is it flipped upside down? It's okay. When we rotate it, it's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna try to center it. It's upside down. That's totally fine. I'm just gonna rotate my drawing and it's gonna look okay. Okay, finish sketch. Finish sketch. Actually, since I'm gonna rotate it, so that means this needs to be up a little bit more, but that's fine. Let me go ahead and do another command. This is a very powerful command, emboss command. Remember we used decal command in exercise number 2. There is also emboss command. What is emboss command? Creates a raise or recess feature from a profile. So we can engrave this text into the profile, into the part, or we can add height to it. So we can raise this profile so it stands out. It stands out. If I go back, it kind of shows you a preview. Come to the emboss. Yeah, that gives you like a preview of what's gonna look like. Okay, so alright, so emboss. So the way it works, the first thing we're gonna do is select the profile we want to emboss. What is the profile? Obviously this text. And we have 3 different options. That is emboss from face, engraved from face, and emboss engraved from plane. For this class, these 2 options are gonna be enough. But when you're studying, if you want to do like more advanced stuff, you can use these options. So you're gonna need to have a plane, and that's cutting through your part. So if I want to do a text, while it's going through there, then I will use that option. So we're going to do for this exercise, let's go ahead and do. So we select the profile, and that's, you selected because the arrow changed from red to white. Okay, now next thing we need to engrave. That means we're going to cut this text through. We're going to remove some of the material and add a text to it. So engrave from face, and I'm gonna select that option. And all right, so the next option, so depth, what's the depth? Let's do 0. I'm gonna do 0.7. 0.7 works fine. And I'll see if I can rotate so you can see maybe 0.7. What if I keep it there? No. Alright, and then let's go ahead and change appearance to here you can make the text have a different appearance than the actual part. So I'm gonna find gold, why not? Gold. Okay. And I'm gonna switch back to voila. Voila. STEAMA STEAMA design. Now you can leave it there. That looks good. Or I can move this text down here. I'm gonna move this text down a little. I'm gonna go back to emboss, edit sketch, and I'm gonna left click and move down. Move down, make sure, try to center it. Gonna move down, and then finish sketch. Finish sketch. Well done, ladies and gentlemen, well done. That's what you get here. Congratulations. You are amazing. You are outstanding. You are outstanding. Okay, what else can we do? So once you get here, let me talk to you about how I'm going to 3D print it. So most of 3D printers, I'm gonna print this fine. But if you wanna have like a super clean print, that means you're gonna have to use support because of this overhang here. So mine I'm gonna print like this. So this is gonna be the first layer that printer prints. It's gonna be this part. But once it gets here, the printer's gonna struggle to print this part unless you give it support. Alright, so to avoid that, I am going to print this version instead. So I don't want to create support, so I'm gonna just ignore that part, print mine like this. I printed it both ways. I just like, you can also print it without support, but you're gonna have a little bit of excess filament. You may have to cut it down or maybe sand it if you want it smooth. But yeah, that's it. Remember, if you want to 3D print it, you go File, Export, Part Format, and work file type. Most 3D printer slicers accept STL file, so go ahead and select STL file. Okay, and then cancel that. Now, save. How do we save your drawing? How do we save your part so you can put in your portfolio? Same thing. File, save as, save as. Go ahead and save it on in your folder, and make sure you save it as your name. I want you to save it as your name. Underscore today's date is fine. Today's date is fine. Okay, but that's how you save it. And so make sure you save. Always save. It's a good practice. Otherwise, it won't be there once you come back to it. Okay, last thing I want you to do. Let's go ahead and update your portfolio. Let's see where you are on your portfolio. So we got exercise 1, exercise 2, exercise 3, 4. Hopefully gonna do more. So we should be here now. Go ahead, take screenshots of that, put in your portfolio, and yeah, keep building your portfolio. I'm proud of you guys. It's looking super good. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That concludes exercise number 4, designing a 3D printed phone stand. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, always let me know. See you in the next one.